today we are going to talk about an important part of grammar, that is tenses. Okay, so what is tense? Yes, Anaya, you have any knowledge? Yes, what are tenses? Yes, what are tenses, Anaya? Do you have any knowledge? Okay, no worries. We'll discuss. Okay. So, what are tenses? Tenses shows the time of action. Okay, it shows the time at which an action has taken place, or the action is taking place, or it has already been completed, or is it going to take place in future. Okay, so what are tenses? Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of action or state of event. Okay, whether it has already completed, or it is going on in present, or it's going to happen in the future. So based on that, we have three types of tenses. How many? Yes, three type of tenses. Okay, what are they? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. So how many tenses do we have? Three. Okay, present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, so here you can see the main classification of tenses and their types. Okay, how many tenses? Past tense, present tense, future tense. We have three broad categories. Okay, and in that, again, today we are going to discuss about simple, continuous, and perfect tense. Okay, so as I've told you that in each present, past, and future tense, we have three tenses. Okay, today we are going to learn about these tenses: simple, continuous, perfect in each of these tenses. Okay, yes. So in present tense, we are going to learn about simple, present, continuous, and present perfect tense. Okay, so what is simple present tense? Yes, you can tell me. Okay, if you have any idea, you can just speak to me. Okay, what is simple present tense? They refer to the action happening on the regular basis. Okay, and these are the true facts, like the things which are going on the regular basis. Okay, they are occurring every day. Okay, so these comes under simple present tense, and these are also the true facts. We cannot deny it. For example, in the first example, you can see the sun sets in the west. Is it true? Yes, the sun rises from the east and the sun sets in the west. Is it a true fact? Yes. This is a universal fact, right? No one can deny this. Okay. So, in the next example, we are talking like every day. So, this is okay. It is the thing which is going to repeat every day. So, are you getting what is simple present tense? This represents the actions happening on the regular basis, like daily, and these are the true facts. Okay? Yes. So, how to build a simple present tense? What is the structure to form the simple present tense? So, here the structure is like subject plus first form of verb. Okay, are you getting? To form a simple present tense, we have this formula. Okay, this structure we have to follow. So, for example, if we have the singular sentence, then we have the structure as subject plus verb followed by a s. Okay, for example, she walks to the school daily. So, it is happening on the daily basis, right? She walks to the school daily. So it is present tense, right? It is happening and it is repeating daily. So it comes under simple present tense. Okay. So let us see whether it is following the structure or not. Okay. So what is the subject here? She. Yes, she is the subject here, and verb. One. First form of verb. Okay. V1 we have to use. So walk is the first form of verb, right? Yes, and followed by a yes. Okay. For singular sentences, we have to follow this structure: subject plus verb plus s. Okay. She walks to the school daily. Okay. When we have the plural form, what is the structure? Subject plus first form of verb, and there is no s. No s. Here we have used s, right? But here we don't have s. For example, they walk to the school daily. occurring daily. Okay, so this comes under simple present tense, and here we have the plural they. So subject is the plural, and verb, so first form of verb, and here we are not using s because it is a plural. So is it following the structure? Yes, exactly right. Now let's move to the present continuous tense. So what does this simple present continuous means? Continuous. Okay, when it comes to continuous, what does it mean? It is continuing, and when it's saying as present continuous, the action is
Mama.
going in present. Yes.
Mama, pa ito.
Sorry, repeat. Yes. What did you say? Am I audible? Yes, students. Am I audible? Yes. Monica ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Students are not responding. Okay, okay. So what is present continuous tense? Okay. So what does it tells us about? It indicates the continuation of action in present time. Okay. So what does it tell us about? The continuation of actions in the present time. Okay. Now let's see the structure. What is the structure for the simple continuous present continuous tense? It is subject, am, is, are, or plus verb plus ing. Okay, whenever we come across continuous, ing is a must. Okay, now let us see the examples. Okay, we have the structure here, and let us apply this structure to the examples. Okay, now in this example we have she is taking bath. Okay, so what is the subject here? She is the subject, plus is, as it is a singular one, plus verb, take is the verb, plus ing form, right? Is it following the structure? Yes, following it, following or not? Come on, students, you should respond. Are you getting my point? Yes. Okay, now let's move to the next one. The birds are flying in the air. These are, it is a plural form. Okay, so the birds here are the subject, are, as following this structure, fly is the verb plus ing. Okay, the birds are flying in the air. Now let's move to the present perfect tense. Okay, so what is the present perfect tense? Yes, what is the present perfect tense? It indicates the beginning of an action in the past. It tells us about an action which has already been started in the past, and its completion in the present. Okay, the action which has already started in the past and completed in the present time. Is it clear? Yes. What is the present perfect tense? This indicates the beginning of an action. Okay, see, this we are saying as completed, but it is not, but it is saying as present perfect tense. It is falling under the category of present, but the action has already been completed. Quite confusing, right? It should fall in the past, but we are saying it as present perfect tense. So what is the difference? It indicates the beginning of action, the action which is started in the past. Okay, started in the past, and it has just finished in the present. Okay, this is the difference between the two. Okay, just finished in the present time. Okay, is it clear? Now let's see the structure for this. Okay, what is the structure for this? Yes, we have subject plus has or have plus third form of verb. Okay, so here the first example, what is it saying? She has taken bath. So is it following the structure? Yes, she is the subject here, and has verb as taken. Taken is the third form of verb, right? Take, took, and taken. Okay, the third form of verb. This is the third form of verb. So is it following the structure? Yes, it is following the structure, right? Subject plus has plus verb. Okay? Yes. Now let's move to the next example. He has completed his homework just now. So here he is the subject, has completed as the third form of verb, Okay, and it is saying the activity which has just finished. Okay, so is it clear? Past perfect tense. Yes, anybody has any doubt? Okay, now let's move to the next tense. What is that? Past tense. Okay, so again in past tense, what are we discussing? Simple past tense. Okay, so what does it tell us about? It indicates the actions that were already completed. Okay, actions already completed in past time. Okay, is it clear? It indicates the actions that were already completed in the past time. So what is the structure for this? Yes, here we have the basic structure as subject plus second form of verb. Okay, now see in the first example, she took bath yesterday. So here we have subject and second form of verb, right? Take, as I have told you earlier, took and taken. Okay, so here V2 is took. She took bath yesterday. Okay, now in the next example, he wrote a book. He is the subject, V2, and this is the object, right? Write, wrote, and written. So what is the second form of verb? It is wrote, right? V2. Is it clear? Yes. Now let's move to the next one. Past continuous tense. Okay, what is past continuous tense? This tense indicates the events or the actions happening at a particular time in the past. Okay, the actions or events happening, continuing for a particular time in the past. Okay, yes, is it clear? Yes. Okay, let's move to the structure. What is the structure for this past continuous tense? It has this structure: subject, was or were plus verb plus ing form. Okay, now see the example. She was taking bath yesterday. Okay, now here we have subject as she and was verb plus ing form. Is it following the structure? Come on students, tell me yes or no. Yes, come on, respond. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. You should respond, okay? Okay, in the next example, he was completing his homework. So, is it following the structure? Let us see. He is the subject here, right? And was, yes, was there. And then completing, yes, verb is complete and ing form. Yes, it is exactly following the structure, right? Yes. Now, let's move to the next tense. What is it? Past
Past
perfect tense.
perfect tense.
Yes, very good. So it indicates the completion of an action in the past time. Yes. What does it indicate? Completion of action in the past time. Okay. What is the structure for this? Yes. Here for past perfect we have the structure: subject plus had plus third form of verb. Okay. Now consider this example. If it is following the structure, she is the subject here. Had, yes, it is following. And third form of verb, V3, taken, right? So has it followed the structure? Exactly, right? Yes. Okay. In the next example, it
Had
has completed his homework.
completed verb 3.
Yes. Subject has completed, right? So whenever you are understanding or reading about tenses, you should be very thorough with the basic structure so that you can easily construct or build a sentence in particular tense. Okay, you should by heart it or you should understand it. Okay, okay, you should be very clear about this structure. Okay, now let's move to the future tense. So in future tense, let us discuss about simple future tense. So what is simple future tense? It indicates the action going to occur in the future time. It has not started or completed in the past. It is going to take place, going to take place in the future. Okay? Yes? Yes. Now let us see the structure for this. What is the structure for simple future tense? will or shall plus first form of verb. Okay. So what is example? She will take bath tomorrow. It is saying something which is going to take place tomorrow. That means in the future. Okay. So following the structure, here we have subject plus will, yes, first form of verb, right? Yes. Yes, okay. In the next example, he will complete his homework tomorrow. Okay, it is saying something about tomorrow, about future. He will complete his homework tomorrow. Subject will plus verb, right? Okay, now let's move to the next one. That is future continuous tense. So, what is future continuous tense? Continuous means the activity which is continuing. And when it is saying about future continuous, the activity which is going to continue in the future, right? So, what does it indicate? Actions going to begin in the future and continue in the future for a specific time. Okay, what does it tell us about? The actions going to begin in the future and continue for a period in future time. Okay. Okay, so what is the structure for future continuous tense? Yes, here we have the structure as subject plus will or shall be plus ing form. Okay, now see the example. She will be taking bath tomorrow by this time. Okay, so is it following the structure? Yes, she is the subject here, and then will we are applying here, and then be, and then verb plus ing. So take is the verb plus ing form. Is it following the structure? Yes, exactly right. Now let's move to the next example. He will be completing his homework by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, so here he is the subject and will plus be as can be seen in the structure and verb plus ing form, right? Yes, is it clear, students? Yes, come on, tell me yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move to the next one then. Okay, now we have future perfect tense. So what is future perfect tense? It indicates the completion of an action in the future time. Okay, what does it tells us about? It indicates the completion of action in the future time. So what is the structure for this? Yes, structure plus subject plus will or shall plus have plus third form of verb. So now see here, is it following the structure? I is the subject here, shall, yes, and then have, yes, and then verb, read the novel. Okay, I shall have read the novel, right? Is it following the structure? Yes, right? Now here what we have, we shall have seen them. Okay, we is the subject here, shall have seen. Is it the third form of verb? Yes, see, saw, seen. Third form of verb is seen, right? Yes, you should be also thorough with these three form of verbs. Okay, V1, V2, and V3. When you have to understand about tenses. Okay, you should be very thorough about three forms of verbs. Okay, so is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.